So I just finished my breakfast. Those waffles that I just tried, they were okay. I'm not really a big pancake waffle person. I'm more of an oatmeal person, but they were not bad. I was hoping more of the blueberry taste. It smelled like blueberry, but it wasn't like I could taste the blueberry. Anyways, I'm done with that. About an hour and a half has passed, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be doing one of Street Parking's program, but they offer different other programs instead of just CrossFit. They have a lot actually. If let me see, anyways, the one that I'm gonna do and I'm hoping to continue doing is basically called Starting Strength, which is basically a program. It's very simple, it says here, and it focuses on 5 important exercises for in the weight room, which is the back squat, deadlift, the power clean, the press, and the bench press. So for this program, you do need a barbell in place, the squat or bench rack, the bench, and it does recommend to have a buddy with you to spot you. So it's basically what do you call, more like a weightlifting type of program. And I heard it's pretty long. When I was asking members like, how is this program, how'd you like it, this is pretty long. It's about 90 minutes, so just know this is a lot of overload, and the program's pretty long, so if you have that time, go for it. With the WODs, is generally max. Honestly, the max that I've probably seen is 20 minutes, or for time, how long it takes you to finish basically the WOD. So let's see how it works. To see the programs here, it says there are 3 basic workout days that will be rotated, and I can choose whatever I want, or I can do 2 times a week. So it's whatever my schedule basically allows me to. So they focus on the back squat, deadlift, bench, press, and the power clean. There's also going to be accessory movements like strict pull-ups and hip extensions. It says the program here lasts about it's about 6 weeks, but it depends on what, obviously what you're doing. Let's see, chances you won't fail on the 5th rep for a total of 5 lifts. So it's a 5x5 type of program. So whatever lifts you do fail, start back over with 65 to 75% of 10 pounds heavier than your estimated 1 rep max. So 1 rep max, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to figure out my 1 rep max for each of these components, and then from there it's going to give me basically how much to lift percentage wise. 3 times a week. Will I do it 3 times a week? I don't know. I just want to see how it feels. I really want to get more stronger, and sometimes when I do the CrossFit style, I feel like I'm not there yet. Like my endurance is getting better, I'm getting quicker, but stronger, I know I'm not there yet. Probably because I'm only doing like 20 minutes, maybe even some 8 minutes, and that's not enough to really overload your body, tear down muscle and all that. So that's why I'm curious about this. Okay, so it says about percentage. There's no set percentage prescribed to start with the program, although we recommend starting somewhere around 65 to 70% of your arm rep max. So say workout day 1. So day 1 is it'll be like squat, press, deadlifting. Workout day 2, it'll be a squat, bench press day. Workout day 3 is the squat, press, power clean day. So those are the 3 basically components. I'm going to be 5 components I'm going to be spraying out within 3 days. It gives you a percentage, it gives you the rest time between sets, 3 sets of 5. Almost everything here is 3 sets of 5. As you keep progressing, so 3 sets of 5, then you're going to be switching over to 5 sets of 1 for the remainder of the program. They recommend doing a deload week. They do not recommend doing it with your WOD, but if you feel you're up to it, go for it. I guess it depends how you feel. You guys know how you feel. They provide you videos and everything you need to know. See program descriptions, movements, and they're really good about really, how to keep your body where it should be, errors or fails that you may be doing and how to correct that. And obviously they have the membership website, the Facebook page as well, and you can email them if you have any questions. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I want to add something different than just my workout, although it gives me a great ass workout, believe me. I wanted to see if I can add more strength, and just curious. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be about a half hour. I might eat like a little bit of banana or something before I actually start, and then warm up in the garage and then figure out my 1 rep max for each of those. That's 80 pounds. So the last time I did like heavy squats just to build up was 80 pounds, and that's like 6 months plus ago when the other CrossFit gym closed. So I'm still there. My strength is still there. Now I put the box to help me in my depth, because for me the depth was something I always struggled to get parallel. So the box helps me to get there, and also it supports me because I don't want to fall back or at the point where I cannot lift the barbell up and stuff. So with the deadlifts, I actually have no more plates to add. I know I can add a little bit more. So that's right now what I have. There is about 100 pounds. It's the barbell, 2 of the bumper plates, and some metal plates on there. And that's all about 100 pounds. Like I said, last time I was able to do 115. So I'm pretty sure I'm still probably there. But I'm going to stick with the 100 pounds because, I don't know, what if I couldn't do the 115? Will I be pushing myself too much? I don't know. So I'm going to stick with I do have 225 pound metal plates here, but when it goes down, I feel like our bumpers are a lot better. I just don't want to end up breaking the bar or something, or let's say it slips from my hand because it does get too heavy. So I'm just going to keep that aside. I'm going to do what I have right now. And actually, I just noticed I have fractional plates. I'm going to add that in. I think they add up to 5 pounds. Yeah, why not? Let me try that. Alright, so that felt pretty good still. So that was an additional 5 pounds, 105 pounds. I guess I could work off that and move on. So what I did there was I put in 2 5-pounds in each side, and when I lifted, I felt like one off, like weird, like unbalanced. And then when I just tried to do a hand clean, I noticed I really couldn't. I think maybe I was a bit scared. I think if I really put hard, pull hard and everything, I could have done it. So I did a hand clean, just adding 2.5 pounds in each side. And that felt fine. That felt fine. That's why I feel like I could have done the 5 pounds in each side. So I'm going to try from the power clean, and I was Googling it, like what's the difference, blah, blah, blah. The power clean starts from the bottom, from the floor, and then you lift it up. I'm trying to do it again. pulling that one from the ground. I don't know why. It's all mental here. Okay, so that I had a feeling on that one. So I did 55, 35, 45, 55 on the push press. The next one's the bench press, which so with that felt fine. I don't know if you noticed, I'm putting some right there. I'm putting some 20 pounder because I'm pretty short, so when I touch the ground, my feet tend to go up. So I really need to keep my feet like basically straight when I'm touching it. So try to find something that a plate or something that works for right now. That's really working for me. But I noticed I have to put in the chair more in because I think when I pushed, I felt like I was going all the way back to drop it down. So that's a 55. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then I'm gonna need to adjust a few things here. That's it. Alright, so here's the summary. The back squat I did 80, deadlift 105, the power clean 60, the press 55, the bench press 60. I honestly thought I did 65. Oh. Okay, so I'm done with that workout, and I got something in the mail from a sweet lady from the street parking members. Her name is, well, I don't know if she wants me to say her name or not. So, it's a lady, and she sent me these shoes. Check them out. Brand new shoes. She's never used them because I was asking questions about lifting shoes. Should I buy them? Because I got a gift card that my husband gave me, a Nike gift card. And I was thinking, should I buy lifting shoes? Like when I do specific workouts, is it worth it? And she's like, oh, what size are you? And she's like, I got some. Don't worry. Let me send them to you. So she's so cool. So I'm going to try these on. They fit so good. Look at that. They fit good. These are 8.5. So you know what that means? I gotta find some clothes that will match this. I just left my fitness equipment and they're so cool. I mean, Mike himself, he's really good. I mean, he grabbed the ball, he tossed, he's like, anything else, you know? It's like, he literally just gave me my refund. He gave me my refund in cash, or I wanted to put in my credit card, but I'm cool with that. And actually, he gave me a little bit more, like it was gonna be like 68 something. And then he just gave me here $70. You know, I really wish he had the 12, actually the 14-pound wall ball, because I would have taken it, just a replacement, and just pay the difference. But he took it and that was it. Anyways, it's about 1:30 right now, and I forgot that I have, and I forgot that I had some leftovers from yesterday. We went to a Greek restaurant, me and my husband, and we picked some Greek food up. So I'm gonna finish that. My husband, there's actually Pollo Loco food here, so I'm gonna shred that up and I'm gonna give it to the kids for them. Because it's just leftover food, and I think my husband took off with a friend eating something. I just don't want this to go spoil, so I will generally give them to my dogs. You know, they'll eat it. And let me ask you this. Do you guys give the dogs the bones? It's a question that is in my mind, like, yes, why not? But they can choke, you know. I remember I used to give my other dog the bones a lot, and then I was reading like it's not a good idea because they can choke on it if they don't crush it up properly. But last week when we went to get a Pollo Loco, I was looking at the bones. I'm like, can we try it? Let's see. So we gave it to them and they chewed it up good. I mean, I think we gave them each 2 bones and they were fine, but then that kept worrying me, like, are they okay? Like, are they choking? Is he gonna choke? And stuff like that. So I'm just curious what you guys think. Do you guys give the bones, not cooked bones, not the raw bones, the cooked bones to the dogs? I'm not yet into the raw phase with them. I might give them some. I'm considering, because I see a lot of videos and dogs, you know, they're naturally I mean, they're omnivores. They can eat both of them, a lot of veggies. But, you know, they come from the wolf family, I guess, if you go down generation and all that. So, you know, I'm just curious, do you or not? Okay, so here's my food. So I ended up putting, you know, more zucchini because I wanted more veggies. And then there's the chicken in there, some basmati or jasmine rice, I believe. And then some pita bread and some corn in here. That's going to be my meal. So these are the chicken, you know, the bones I'm referring to. You know, do you give that to your dogs? I mean, we did, but sometimes I get scared. So this is going to be their meal. I ended up cutting like with the leftovers chicken. So that's going to be their meal. They already had their meal, but you know, it's around 2 o'clock now. So I'm just giving them their kind of dinner slash, you know, meal so they can eat with me. I might save the leftovers just for little bones and see if they'll take it or not. I mean, they're more chewable, like cartilage, I believe. So I might give that to them. But let me know, would you give that to them? Let me know, yes, I would. No, because blah, blah, blah. I'm curious. All right, we're both all going to eat here. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna think doing for like a little bulk cooking as well as dinner tonight. So I got some chicken. I'm gonna fillet them. I think they're already filleted. They're chicken breast fillets, but I'm gonna see how thin they are. So I'm gonna use this, the maple barbecue rub, and I'm gonna marinate it also with a little bit of this. Now, ingredients wise, the sugar, I don't feel it's that bad. 2 grams total sugar. And then it's gluten-free as well. And then the other thing is that the sugar is like the 6th, 7th ingredient here. So the first ingredients are water, distilled vinegar, apple juice, tamari, soy sauce, water, soybeans. And then it's like salt, then sugar, brown sugar, and then lime juice, sugar, spices, and all that. So I am going to try to see if they have one that is sugar-free. But at my Winkles, they don't. And I'm not the type that wants to go to different places. Or, I mean, we have a Trader Joe's, but it's like 20 minutes away. And I just want to use what I have here at my local store. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to marinate it, basically. Put it in the fridge for about an hour. And before I get it cooked, I'm going to rub it down with this. Now, so as that's marinating, I'm just going to have a protein bar. And I'm using Arbonne's. I like using several. I like Arbonne because it has, you know, it's vegan, plant-based, gluten-free, soy-free, GMO-free. I love the dark chocolate. They used to have one that was green. Oh, that was so good. I'm not so fan of the strawberry one, but this is the one I really like. And I end up doing my own protein chocolates as well from the Arbonne products. So I'm just going to have this just to help me through the day. I mean, I have a few more hours until I have my dinner, and then that will be it. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some chicken here, and actually the marinade is really good. I have some Daya Caesar salad dressing, and this is just some coleslaw right here, and these are just the leftovers of the El Pollo Loco flour tortillas. So this is gonna be my end of the meal, and this actually came pretty good.